What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? Y'all having a wonderful day today, man. Hope everything going well with y'all. Today I want to talk to y'all about, kings upon the earth. Um, when I say kings upon the earth, you got men, you know, that that are moving like kings upon the earth, but in reality, they're not really kings because they're not of God, Father Yahweh, but they are kings of the earth because man make them kings. Man idolize them and see them as kings upon the earth, see them as idols upon the earth. You know what I'm saying? Worship them upon this earth. But the thing is that these men are not kings, and these people should not idolize these men, you know what I'm saying, upon this earth because when you think about a king, you think about what they taught us in school, you know, what they taught us in the history books about kings. But when you read the Bible and you learn about certain kings, it's different it's different kinds of kings, right? So it's not just this one image of a king um, that the Bible shows. It shows many different kinds of kings, and a lot of the kings that God put into place to be kings, a lot of them was not the right kings, right? um they was chosen by God to be kings for Israel. They was chosen by God to be kings for other nations. But a lot of those kings was wicked and they had their own wine, right? And when I say wine, I mean that they had their own plans of basically um treading out, stepping over, walking over, trampling, injuring and bruising mankind, right? Because we understand that when men have their own wine, they have their own mixture of how they want to create their wine. Because as you look at the world and you look at the actual wine that you drink, it's different kinds of wine. It's not one same wine, right? So um, metaphorically, you would see it as um, their system, their wine meaning their system, the system that they have. You would see that all men have their own wine. Why? Because men have their own wicked imagination, right? So when men are not connected to God, they're connected to someone else's wine, right? So when they're connected to someone else's wine, meaning system, then mankind play out in um a demonic, a demoralized system, to which where they're when they're not connected to God, they're going against God, they're abomination to God. So um when man idolize kings, the wrong kings are not the right kings that are actually from God and that God has raised up. You know what I'm saying? Then they see the world in a different aspect, right? And when you see the world in a different aspect from the way that God created for it to be, then you become an enemy of God along with your king. So when your king go down, you go down, right? So the way God created kings to be was to not um drink, right? And to not make their own wine, but to drink of his wine that he created, right? So the wine that God created is the wine that go against what man create. You know what I'm saying? It casts out the wicked imaginations of man and it tread out, it step over, walk over, um, trample, injure and bruise all beasts, right? You know what I'm saying? So that way, the plan that God has for you, you could build that up for His kingdom because that's His plan. You know what I'm saying? And when you understand that, you will know that okay, I don't need to be out here, you know what I'm saying, doing what man say to do or doing what man are showing me that they do, but I need to do what God say to do because what God say to do, He says that what He does, um, excel over all of them, right? So if God created man, right? And men raise themselves up to become kings and don't allow God to raise them up, right? Or they allow men to raise them up and don't allow God to raise them up. Then now men work off their wicked imaginations. You know what I'm saying? And that way, they will rule over those who choose to be ruled over. They will rule over those who choose to be um treaded out. Those who choose to be um stepped over, walked over, and trampled, and bruised and injured. Those who choose that, they will do that to you because you don't see their plan. Every man has a plan. You know what I'm saying? Every man has a plan. So every king has a plan. They have their game plan intact. You know what I'm saying? That's why so many people are caught up in this system of the world because it was a plan intact. And as long as one king, you know what I'm saying, can get people to grasp to his plan, to his imaginations, then the song goes on, right? So as we see in the Bible, in 1 Kings, um, it was many kings that came along, and as long as man couldn't have a king, they were searching for a king, but they wasn't searching for the right king. You know what I'm saying? So the kings that they were searching for, God was sending them to them. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't understand that God was the one that they needed. And when you keep God out of the equation, all type of wickedness and evil happens while the king is on his throne. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you continue to idolize, as long as you continue to worship and honor kings of the world, you will never know the King of Kings. You will never know and understand how to drink of his wine, right? How you should turn water to wine. You will never understand how to drink of his wine. You'll never understand how to drink of Father Yahweh wine, how to drink of Mother Rock wine. They got the same wine. It's to take out the beast, right? Is to take out the beast. What Yeshua came to do, to take out the beast. What our Father got all his children doing, to take out the beast. But as long as you drinking of the wine that the beast made, you don't know who united with that beast. You don't know who joined together with that beast. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who mingled and mixed with that beast. So you're gonna be intertwined with that, connected to that, and then you don't understand that all of that to put together that's mixed is a curse. Just like when you buy the wine from a store, which you shouldn't be drinking wine, we shouldn't be drinking at all, right? This is the point. Um, if a person bought wine from the store, right? Because drinking wine, drinking any liquor or anything is abomination to the kingdom of God. Some people may disagree with that, but that's what the word says, right? So, which is Proverbs 31, and then there's many more. But in Proverbs 9, but there's many more that's in there, and it shows also. Um, hold on, let me get to what I was gonna say. So yeah, we shouldn't be drinking wine, and then you know um the way our Father set everything up for us is to conquer the devil, to conquer Satan. So if you joining together with Satan, you know what I'm saying, and you see that um the system that they have in place, you don't know who started the system. So when you buy, if a person had bought wine from the store, they don't know who actually made the wine. See, a name of the person who owned the wine company, now who owned the wine, could be written there, but then you don't know who actually made the wine and actually stepped on the grapes and did all that with the wine to make the wine, however they wanted to mix the wine. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who was all involved in that. You know what I'm saying? So you make a covenant with that. You know what I'm saying? You become cursed with that, right? And that's when you mess up because it's been mixed and you don't know what it been mixed with. You know what I'm saying? For them to make it taste good or whatever they're trying to do for your desires. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. That's why it's many different types of wine. You know what I'm saying? So you must understand that you connected to them cause you to, you know what I'm saying, go through everything. You know what I'm saying? Anything possible. And I'm gonna do a deeper teaching on this um soon, to where it's gonna get deep and then y'all gonna see exactly what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, man. You really you don't want to mingle and connect with what's going on in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because you definitely gonna be abomination to God, Father Yahweh, and you know what I'm saying? That's not what you want. That's why Yeshua came into the world and he was flipping the table and everything, because he set it in stone, like, I'm not gonna mingle with this system. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna mingle with this. I'm not gonna do any wickedness upon this earth while I'm here. I'm gonna do of the kingdom of God and only of the kingdom of God. And anything that's outside the kingdom of God is an abomination to the kingdom of God. So I don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And he went and spoke the truth and he did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? For all of us. So if he had not did that and he had ended up mingling, you know what I'm saying, with the wine of this world, then it, we all might not be here. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about that, it's like, man, we got to get on the right path. We got to get on the right page. Um, when I say we, any of you who, you know what I'm saying, falling short or, you know what I'm saying, lukewarm or not stand, you know what I'm saying, in the word to keep your mind focused, to meditate on the word to keep you focused so that Satan won't be able to tempt you with things, you know what I'm saying, of your past or tempt you with things that's causing you to fall short to these kings of the world that, man, they're not even kings, right? But man see them as kings. You know what I'm saying? Man see them as kings. And when man see them as kings, God see that man see them as kings, so God make them have kings, right? And you know, God looking for us to make him our king. And you know what I'm saying, for us to be in his royal family, you know what I'm saying, in his royal kingdom, and to live for it and to actually work for it and you know, um help save souls for the kingdom, man. We can't be playing around. You know what I'm saying? Like, this life ain't to be playing around with. This is our life. You can't allow another man to make you play around with your life. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we got many unbelievers, but we're not here to make anybody be a believer. You got to believe on your own, because if I'm here to make you a believer, then you only believe because I made you believe. You don't believe on your own, so that means you're not gonna be real and honest and true for God, and God's not gonna honor or respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because God don't respect the person um for any pity or anything, any excuses that they have. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to bring the kingdom of God to the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants us to do, and to provide everyone with knowledge and understanding and wisdom of, you know what I'm saying, what it is that we're supposed to be doing, and setting examples. You know what I'm saying? To edify the minds of man and women, you know what I'm saying, and children of the earth, so that we all can work for the kingdom of God and get rid of Satan, you know what I'm saying, and live out the purpose that God has given us, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man, I just want to drop that knowledge on y'all. I probably left out some stuff, but like I said, I'm gonna do a teaching on this, a deeper teaching on this, and then that way y'all can see it, you know, and probably in a better light, if not in this light that I have brought to you. So love y'all, man. Shalom.